Yo, guys, what's up? You're watching Crypto Hustle, and my name is. Well, that voice was terrible. My name is Gray to the B to the T to the C. And one of the most important things that made this channel popular to begin with was arbitrage trading. Right now, if you search Crypto Hustle, there's always arbitrage trading. And it means that people are still curious about arbitrage trading. And in this video, guys, this is an official Crypto Hustle update on arbitrage trading. As some of you may know, I made my first $100,000 in crypto doing arbitrage. Some of you have some idea of what arbitrage is. Some of you have been doing it with me over the years. Some of you want to get into it and you still have questions. So the truth of the matter is that arbitrage is still out there. It is still the easiest way to make money in crypto. However, the game or the mechanics of how it works has changed. And this video will help you to up your game. So, I've been doing arbitrage from with $100 to all the way down to I've done arbitrage deals worth millions in different formats through OTC, through P2P, or through bots on-chain, right, on Ethereum. But in this video, I want to focus more on the real-world arbitrage using P2P and OTC and just using the normal traditional exchanges. And first, before we actually... Am I still wearing this? Okay, I was playing Creed in VR. I don't know if you guys play that game. It's stupid, but it's fun. Okay, but you don't want to see the videos of anyone, the after videos of anyone playing it. It makes you look ridiculous. So let me start with the giveaway of the last comment on my YouTube video. So we go to the last YouTube video. We grab the link. This was the last video right here. And all you needed to do was like the video, destroy the subscribe button, and click the bell button to qualify. And then after that, drop a good comment that's relevant with that video. So I'm going to do the comment thing here. Let's find a winner for today's best comment giveaway before we get into the arbitrage sauce. All right. And now let's select a random winner. The winner is Crypto Banker. They won't give you any free money, so register if you want, but do not trust investors. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, but sounds good that you're giving good advice for some people to not trust anyone. So you, sir, you win $50, all right? But basically, Crypto Banker, to answer your question, or at least the reference to your comment, these exchanges, the ones that I posted in that video, they give you free money, but you need to complete the process. So they may have $10,000 and they'll give it out, let's say, to the first 100 people. So you need to sign up on the exchange, whether it's Bybit or OKX, and make a deposit. Most people sign up and they don't make a deposit and they're like, oh, but I didn't get my bonus. Like, bro, you sign up, make a deposit, and then, or you make a trade, and then that's how you qualify for the bonus. You also need to know that the bonus is always different. The people who deposit more money get more of the bonus than the one who deposits $20, of course. So you need to keep these things in mind. But if I share something and I say, look, guys, there's free money over here, it's true. You better trust it. Okay, there's no incentive for me, guys, for me to lie to you guys. All right. Anyway, back to arbitrage. So if you don't know, I can give you an overview of what arbitrage is and how it works and how I made my own first 100K. So crypto, just like anything else, just like gas, right? It's sold in different places at different prices for different reasons. I was in London, then I went to Nigeria, then I went to South Africa, then I'm in Uganda, right? And guess one thing, what's happening in these countries? The gas prices are extremely, extremely different. Petrol is being sold for, I think, 30 cents in Nigeria. I might be wrong. Please correct me. In London, it's sold at a different price, but also here in Uganda, it's sold at, I think, $3 or so. It's way more expensive than Nigeria. It's extremely expensive. So what arbitrage is basically is you buy the gas. Imagine you buy petrol from there's petrol over here, but what you do, you go and buy the petrol from Nigeria and the UK, and you bring it down to Uganda, and then you sell it for 10x the price, or whatever the price is, 3x, 4x, or whatever the price and the profit margin you can get. So that's it. So for me, I was doing arbitrage through exchanges. Number one, you would see that a few years ago, when Bitcoin didn't have much liquidity in a lot of countries or a lot of exchanges, what used to happen is that you can find that there's a difference of pricing between Luno and Coinbase. So all you needed to do was buy Bitcoin or any other crypto from Luno and sell it to Coinbase, repeat the process. You repeat it 200 times a day, you make 200 times the money. That's one way of doing it. But over time, as the exchanges have been growing, that level of arbitrage has become incredibly difficult. There is always like a $1 difference, or not more than $10 difference between prices. And arbitrage is huge. You guys know the founder of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. He made his money, basically majority of his money that started FTX and the rest, through arbitrage between the US and Japan. And I have done arbitrage with $100 all the way to the millions of dollars trades between, for example, different countries. I've done South Africa, UK, South Africa, Malawi, Mozambique, Dubai, Turkey, and so on and so forth, right? So what it used to work, it used to be easy, like I said before, between exchanges, or you could buy, let's say, from Bitstamp and send it over to your South African account or to your to your Nigeria account or Mozambican account, sell it there, and you make money. The process would take maybe 2 days. That was cool. However, this has become incredibly difficult. Again, because exchanges have grown, so liquidity is everywhere, but also regulation. The biggest challenge in arbitrage, guys, is moving money. I can tell you right now, there is an arbitrage in Nigeria for 15%. You can find it, of Bitcoin, but you can buy the BTC from, or the USDT from the US, and you take it to Nigeria and you sell it. Now you have Nigerian Naira, but you can't take your money out of Nigeria. Nigerians can't even spend their money on credit cards because there's extreme limitations on foreign currency control, especially US dollars. So that is the biggest challenge. So if you want now to make it in arbitrage, especially between countries, you need to be good at moving money, to find a way to move money. And I'll expand on that. Another way to do it is through P2P, using platforms like Paxful, Local Bitcoins, Binance P2P. Links to all those are in the description, by the way. The number one that I recommend in that is Paxful, and I've talked about it again and again on this channel. All right. So that's the platforms you can use. You can do this you can do it online using these platforms, but the volumes are going to be smaller. It's harder to do a $200,000 deal on Paxful. However, if you're just getting started with a few $1,000s, you can do it. However, still, if you want to arbitrage through P2P, the way to maximize your money or your trades is expanding through many countries as possible. So what you do, a lot of you guys are still doing the odd way of just in a little country, you have one bank account in that country, and that's all you know. Here, I was hosting a P2P meetup last night, and I was telling the guys, I was like, yo, guys, up your game. Like, go to the neighboring countries, open bank accounts on all those. It's free. Open businesses there, and then you can be able to do arbitrage between countries. Each country has different challenges, and you find leverage through the other country. Okay, so that is an overview of how you can do it. As OTC, you can do it through P2P, like I said, or through exchanges. Another way is through OTC if you're doing large transactions. OTC means that somebody wants 100 Bitcoins, and you can find that you have the supply of those Bitcoins, and you want to sell to them directly because they cannot buy from an exchange of low liquidity, so they would rather come to you. But if you sell them 100 BTC, what are you going to do to move the money? So you can actually be an arbitrage trader with exchanges. You sell them the BTC if, again, you know how to move the money back to where it's needed to be for you to reload on your Bitcoin. It has happened to me several times. I sell so much Bitcoin in one country, in Malawi, for example. The margins were good, 15 to 20%, but then I get stuck in the Malawian currency. And then guess what happens? Bitcoin starts blowing up and my money is still in fiat. I can't move. The banks cannot help me. And then I end up losing money. So to avoid that, make sure your methods of moving money is solid. Now, how to solve the moving money problem? Because again, the banks are not going to help you. The best way that I found so far that I can tell you guys because I've done it before is you need to set up shop as a professional business person. An extra layer to the complexity of arbitrage and P2P at the moment is regulations again. So one of the biggest regulations is KYC. And if you're not careful with this one, you're doing big transactions, I can guarantee you that you get your bank accounts frozen, or the exchanges might even freeze your account sometimes. Or you might see the police knocking on your door. So just because you're using a platform like Paxful and you're doing large transactions, and Binance, Paxful, all these platforms, they do their own KYC. Trust me, these guys, they don't share directly their KYC with your government. So if something wrong in a transaction happens, the government will come to you and say, oh, did you do KYC? You're like, oh, but Binance did the KYC. They'll be like, no, we don't know Binance. We know you. So you need to set up your own KYC system. Ask for documents from people. Hey, where's your passport? Ask them about source of funds. It doesn't matter what they say to you. It's not your job to verify where the source of funds is, but you need to ask them all those questions. The address and on and on. The exact same question that the bank asks. Have them on record just so that if something happens, you can pull out the documents and say, hey, I did my job on KYC, then they will leave you alone. So if anything, rule number one, set up a business, then set up your own KYC system. You can automate this. Paxful especially allows you to automate the system between them through an API and your own KYC system. We have done this in the UK. You'll realize that in the UK, most high-level traders on Paxful, even if you have a verified Paxful account, they still ask you to do KYC on their own platforms. All right. So it's just a simple website that collects documents, basically. Okay. That's one. Two, how to solve the liquidity problem of moving money around. This is a genius solution that I found a few years ago. And I never talked about it much, but you can implement it in your own countries. I'll also give you a real life example of why this works. I travel all the time, and one of the biggest problems that I face is this. Most countries, especially the poor countries in Eastern Europe, in Africa, in Southeast Asia, they do need foreign currency. Foreign currency is their problem. That's why they restrict people from moving their own money. However, for some strange, stupid reasons, they don't make it easy for themselves to receive the foreign currency. What do I mean by that? Arrived in Uganda 4 days ago. At the airport, they forced me to pay customs because I was traveling with like 5 laptops that I was using for the work that I'm doing here with the team. So I traveled with 5 laptops, 6 laptops plus mine. And they say, no, we don't allow brand new laptops to just come in here. You have to pay custom or tax, whatever. I didn't want to argue with them. I said, I will pay. They say $600. I say, okay, no problem. I pull out my card, and guess what? The tax authority does not have the means to receive credit card payments to me. Problem. You travel around in this country. You take a taxi. You go to a restaurant. You do business with someone. You're trying to pay for an apartment or hotel. Even the first hotel that I stayed at. To pay with a credit card, there's a problem. So the best thing you're going to do, even sometimes when I was in Brazil, cash was better to move around with. However, Brazil has a very good system of collecting money. But in Eastern Europe, most people prefer to use cash. In Africa, people prefer to use cash. So if all these tourists, I come into the country, I'm more likely to spend $10,000 minimum. I don't want to deal with cash and all that. I'm not used to that. I just don't want to have useless cash that when I leave the country, it pretty much becomes absolutely useless. I just want to pay for things that I need. So I identified this problem a few years ago. And what I did, you go to different businesses that are related to travel, like Airbnb owners. They have meetups and groups in most cities. You go to car rental companies. Again, I was in Cape Town 2 weeks ago. I rented a luxury car and I paid with Bitcoin at a car rental called Wiggle in Cape Town. So you go on all those companies and you tell them, hey guys, I want you to accept crypto and I will be giving you the cash. You accept crypto and they'll be, oh, it's a scam. We don't trust it. You say, no, accept the crypto and I will be giving you the cash when the user pays you. So the challenge will be, how do we accept the crypto? They need a POS system to receive money. And guess what? You need to help them set up a POS system. What is a POS system? It's a point of sale system that allows people to receive money. So you can set up a QR code system. You can set up a merchant system in crypto that allows them to accept crypto. Just like we have done at Crypto University, you can buy our courses with cryptocurrency. Dogecoin, Bitcoin, USDT, whatever. You need to be the one to set up that system for them. It's free. You don't have to apply for anything. In fact, we show you this in Crypto University. If you sign up for Crypto University, in our courses, you will learn in the masterclass, you will learn how to set up shop for this. Okay? So you set it up for them. It takes a few minutes and you say, accept crypto, keep the crypto, and then I'll come whenever you receive the money. I'll bring you the local currency. I take the crypto. That eliminates the need for you to be moving money around all the time in different countries because it's harder. So you do it with multiple businesses. You'll see that it starts slow. And most of those businesses, they will start liking it because you give them maybe a better rate than the US dollar or than if they had to receive the local currency. And it starts growing. And suddenly you realize you're getting $10,000 in volume per day, 20,000, then 50,000 if you're dealing with multiple businesses. That's one way to do it. Help other people to accept crypto, convince them. So how do you convince them? You just don't rock up in someone else's business, especially if they're a millionaire already and they make money, or they're just an employee there and you're telling them to quit accepting, or not quit, but say that they should accept a currency they don't understand. Create a business, set yourself up as a real professional business with the registration. You get dressed up nicely. You go to a fancy dinner of business people at a meetup. And you talk to them about Bitcoin and why they should accept crypto to attract more users and more people in the country. If I go to a country, if you tell me, hey, bro, you're a crypto guy, give me, you want to pay for car rental, hotel, and all that, and this and that, and you tell me that you will pay for all those things on my behalf, I just have to give you the crypto, I will give you no problem. I don't want to use credit cards, but that is the only second level of defense that I have. But the last thing I want to use is cash. And most people who are in crypto, who knows about crypto, which is a lot of people now. Russians, they don't have their cards working at the moment. They are banned because of all the sanctions. They have crypto and they're traveling the world. These people, they will spend their crypto if you make it possible for them to do. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing is set up shop in the middle of the city, a physical shop to accept crypto. Just like when I was in Turkey, you guys saw when I went there, I exchanged my Bitcoin for cash in Turkey because it was visible. It was in front of me. There's a shop. Everybody knows about it. They have a page online. If you go to a new city, when I was in Serbia, the first thing I did was Bitcoin to fiat currency, Belgrade. And then I found a place that, oh, there's a physical thing there. I drove there. I was able to do it. So is this arbitrage? Yes, it is arbitrage. You're just eliminating the need of moving money from one country to another to buy the crypto if you cannot do it. Obviously, if you can make a deal with your local banks to allow you to send a lot of money out of the country, do it. It's easier. But most people don't have that leverage. So you do all these things so that you can accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, and then you sell the same BTC now on your local crypto exchange or on P2P platforms at a higher rate, 10%, 15%, 3%, whatever the margins are in the regions that you're operating. So I'm giving you guys too much game. Okay, the last you can do is to destroy the like button. And most importantly, if you want to learn how arbitrage works, if you want to learn how crypto trading works, I recommend that you sign up for cryptouniversity.network. There are different courses there. Okay, cryptouniversity.network. You learn how to invest in crypto, learn how to do NFTs, learn how to trade crypto. In the trading course, there's also P2P and arbitrage included, especially if you want the all-in-one masterclass. It has all these other courses combined in one package. All right. You can also book me for a one-on-one personal coaching. If you want some help with things like this, you can book me for a 1-hour call. I will be able to help you for sure. Otherwise, join my Discord server. Link is also in the description so that, if you have any questions, you can ask. And announcement. I actually created I created a community. Twitter now has communities. So I created 2 communities. One is Crypto University, and the second one is Crypto Alpha Group. Make sure you join these ones because I have a lot of juicy stuff coming up for them. And very soon, I will be able to share a lot more details about this. Okay? So make sure you join these groups, Crypto Alpha Group and the Crypto University Group as well. They are private, so they will be closed for a longer time. We're only going to be, you see, people have to send requests to be accepted. So we look at your profile, and then if it's good enough, we are impressed, then we can accept you into it. Okay, if you want to get started with crypto, I also have linked to the basics of cryptocurrency, the starter pack that I give out for free. So go ahead and sign up. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Crypto Hustle out. I'll see you guys on the moon. And happy arbitrage, everybody. I hope you quit your job and you become a full-time arbitrage trader with crypto. Peace out.